Hey, Anime Dave, how you doing? Hey, Dead Soul, how you doing? Hey, Master Dead's coming in with a rate of 92. Welcome, Raiders. How's everybody doing today? Hope how you enjoyed NBC's stream and learned something today. I'm trying to get going here. Thank you for what are you, the tier one sub there times two ministries. Thank you very much. I'm trying to get set up here because it's a complete mess because my desktop mic is not working. I had a disaster with my new computer yesterday. I went to upgrade some Gigabyte Control Center, and something must not have. And I was in that endless blue screen of death on a brand new computer. I was not happy. So I got that all figured out, and now I know I have to do a BIOS update, but I'm not going to hit that just yet. I'll wait
Yeah, that could
till
take
next
some
week to do
time.
that. So yeah, I finally got my computer to use my memory because for some reason it was only at 4800 and I have 6000. So it's now using the DDR5 6000 instead of DDR5 4800. And there's a big difference. I can tell as soon as I did it. Like,
I
jeez.
bet.
So, all right, guys. So this is what we're gonna do today. I am going to finish logging this area over here, and then I'm going to show you guys how to set up a custom field in Courseplay today. That's
Oh,
as I'm
nice.
playing here. How much RAM? I have 64 of DDR5 6000. So
And DDR5 is the newest DDR, right?
correct, it is.
Okay.
Well, my motherboard won't take 4 anymore. So
Oh, so
hey,
some
Hectic, how you
motherboards are
doing?
actually updated.
Hey, Billy, thank you for the shout out there. I could go up to I think it was like 148 or some ridiculous number now or something, but it was weird. So I'm like I was looking at it. I'm like, do I need more than 64 right now? Probably not. So because I know I had an issue with 32 with 22, so I went to 64 right away and just was done was done with it. So I don't have to worry about. We'll have that memory error we had with FS22. So.
I was gonna say something like that, like until FS upgrades their does an update and then won't allow us to load game, but I didn't want to push luck.
Well, it's you were absolutely
Yeah.
100% right. That's what happened. I mean, let's be
Yeah.
honest. It was,
Yep.
and they never fixed it because it was only on modded maps.
Yeah.
So,
Well, like you would not have
hey,
if it didn't happen, you would probably still would have went with something a little less. You know what I mean?
yep.
So
Oh, I'm
the reason
doing
we did it because we're like, all right,
correct. I'm doing good, Darius. How you doing today?
hey Darius.
Hey, Darius.
I think I got most of these cut on this side, but we'll see. Thank you for the shout out there, Billy. So yeah, we'll go through this, and like I said, we'll do a course. I want to do something too today too. I want to upgrade to 5 and take some screenshots for them because you couldn't start a field with it, and I'm just wondering because I haven't seen it. Oh crud! That's kind of funny. I did that backwards. Let the tree fall first. No, I got it all upside down. Um, so yeah, there's an issue with 8.0.05 about created fields. I've had it. Matt had it.
Hmm.
So I'm just trying to figure that out.
I
All
will
right,
say
Bill.
one thing, X-Men, that really helped was you. I thought I had to put the target and field point and everything on there. I didn't realize you just hit the make. Once you have the tractor on the field, it'll do it for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So thanks for
Pretty
showing
much.
that one off. I
No
appreciate
problem.
that. See, people, you can learn things from X-Men. He knows what he's talking about here.
On some days, just tell my boss
Exactly.
that. I knew what I'm talking about. No.
Well, I wish my boss would listen, but we all know how they act.
But so yeah.
Good times.
Come on, run over the stump. Get over those pieces. I don't want to drag them all the way across the field. Hey, Domby here. How you doing?
All right, so which 50 series are you eyeing up? The 80 or 90? What do you think?
80 for me. If I was
Same.
going to buy anything, I'm going to buy the 80.
Agreed.
Okay, what's your quick auto drive question there? I'll help you out here, Don. Oop, I forgot to change something. Yeah, I'm going to leave that out. There's an update for Uncharted Valley. I was up on my Trello page. It was released on Tuesday, so if you guys need to go get it, there it is. I used to call my boss an idiot, but then I'm self-employed. Okay. You know what they say about talking to yourself, so as long as you don't answer, you're good to go.
How did the yearly reviews go? Is it a little bit awkward asking for a friend?
Yeah, that could be a little awkward.
Definitely, I say so.
All right, that's an easy question to solve. Let's see if I can get somewhere where I could get a different vehicle here. All right, so what you would do, let's just make a quick route here and I'll show you. All right, let's get into, let me find a place where I can do this. Let's go up here. So what you want to do is, let's first make a blue line. Okay, and then you accidentally delete a point. So let's accidentally delete this. All right, so now what you want to do is to fix it is you just click on, doesn't matter which way. So now you got a one way, and then you would go to the opposite side you clicked, and then go back to the other way, and then you have a blue line. So there you go, Dumby. Pretty simple to fix. Thank you for the question. Easy peasy.
But yeah, I'm right on board with you. Same thing. I was looking at the 5080 as well. That's more my price point. That's a big jump to the 5090. I was telling Fum this last time, like, oof.
Well,
That's pretty brutal.
that's almost $1,000 more. Let's be
Yeah.
totally honest. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, it's double. Yep.
I mean,
And that's Founders Edition,
yep.
and that's basically MSRP. But the point is, when you get out to like an Asus or a Zotac or one of the other companies that puts the coolings on it,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm thinking then the 5080 will probably be about 12, 13, 14, 15.
If you're gonna go there, and I might buy. I'm thinking about the Arrow because it'll match my entire system.
Oh, nice.
You know, the color scheme and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm using right now 4 lamb, but that's because of I'll show you. I'm gonna load 5 too, and show you what happens, so you guys all know to be careful of that. And then I'm gonna report that to Courseplay. But maybe somebody already did. I would think somebody would have, but I didn't see it. So, but yeah, yeah, if you're gonna go to a third party instead of the Founders Edition, you're probably gonna pay an extra $200, $200 to $300 more.
Yeah.
To be totally honest with you.
Sure.
But yeah, I gotta see what my bonus is this year. They promised me that I would get better bonuses than salary raises, so let's see.
Good. I hope so. That'd be nice.
Yep.
Yep, I agree. I'm the same way with you, man. I just can't justify that extra bump. It's like, all right, that 1,000, it's at the borderline, but then when they said to 5090, it's like that's just too much.
You don't have to click record at all. This is what you would have to do. Let me make sure you're understanding what I'm saying here, Don B. So let's make a blue line right here. We don't have to go far. So we're making a blue line. Okay, now we'll just turn it off, and you accidentally delete one of these. Like, let's accidentally delete this. It's gone. So you just click on this node, you go here. So now, right now, you have a one-way. And you would just go to the opposite where the arrow is pointing. You click on that one, and you would go back to the node that you originally, and now it's blue. Oh, you don't know how to make the blue line. All right. All you have to do is, if you want to make a blue line, is you just right click on the record, and that's how you make a blue line. And if you want to make just a one way, which is greenish yellow, you just hit the record button with your left click, and now it's a one way. But you can always turn a one way to a two way just by. Oh, I just deleted it. But that's because I'm recording. So yeah, and then you click back. I just messed it all up here. Now you just do it backwards. Makes it blue. There. So it won't just, yeah, you just right click, and that's how you make them. And then if you, like I said, if you accidentally deleted one, you just right click on that one, right click there, then right click on that one, and then you right click on that one, and then it turns blue. You'll have to you'll have to try that. It should work for you. And now I'm just going to delete these because I don't need them here. But
You also might want to get your fuel truck out there. Almost looks like it's almost out of fuel.
You are right, Matt. I'm almost pulled an NBC wheels and myself problem here. All right.
Yeah, I do it too sometimes when I've been going and getting a lot of stuff harvested off the fields. I'm like, oh, wait a second, that's why I need. That's why it's blinking and talking.
Oh, exactly. All right, guys. Since you guys came in from the raid, if you guys would please click on my live button or say something in chat. I'm trying to get Twitch partner. Don't know if I'll get it, but at least it's worth a college try here. If you guys could do that for me, I would appreciate it. And also, if you could go to my YouTube page and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. That would be nice too. Oh, I know, Lamb, you're always in chat, so I'm not worried. I'm just asking people to kindly do that for me. Let's see, there it is. But I need to get fuel, so let's go to the fuel. Send that on its way. And let's see if this actually works. Because last time I tried this, I couldn't get it to actually pick up. It gave me like an error, but let's see if this is going to actually fill up when it gets there. So let's go back. Cutting trees down. I don't have fish. Sorry. Death.
Yeah.
So no fish in this plant, unfortunately. I don't think I could keep up with. I don't think I could keep up with chat. Well, you're not going to see anyone, I hope. I mean, if you're seeing somebody in Discord, we got a problem here. What is that, Jake? I deleted the referral link. I don't know. I don't like how they track and do not count it. Yeah, right? Yeah, the channels we are hanging out with aren't public channels, so that's why you're not seeing them. There are streamer. I mean, I can go into a public one, but I just yeah. Hey, Hacksaw Gaming, how you doing? Making a road trip tomorrow to the PBR event that's in Chicago tomorrow night.
Nice. I was just going to ask you when that was, whether it's
yeah, it's tomorrow, so I get down there and meet up with Terminator and the crew. There's a bunch of us, about 5 of us going.
Nice.
You guys seen 4B Gaming in here? He's going. And since he announced that himself in my chat, I can say that, but I'm not gonna. announce anybody else unless they already announced that they're going. So,
Sounds like a fun thing you guys got to do.
well, I'm close enough. That's why I can do it. Dave went to the one in Albert,
yeah.
you know.
Mhm.
So,
I was supposed to go to one in Brooklyn, but a little chilly.
well,
That's
it's
in February.
indoors. It's indoors.
It is. Yeah, I know, but Brooklyn, New York. All right.
What's wrong with New York? No, I'm
All right.
like,
Now I'll meet you there, Dave. I'll meet you there.
you should have come up here.
Yeah,
I
go to
know.
Albany one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only another
PBR
2.5 hours.
PBR professional bull riding event,
Not the beer.
not the beer.
Not Pabst Blue Ribbon.
But it's really funny though. If you were from Kansas, you know exactly what I was talking about. If you're from Wisconsin, you're gonna call the beer. That's just how it is.
Mhm. Well, isn't it sponsored by PBR too?
Well, Giants advertises they are a sponsor of the PBR.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, nice.
Farm Simulator
I know you
25.
PBR does,
Yep.
Pabst Blue Ribbon does not sponsor the
No,
PBR rodeo.
no, they do not. It's just kind of funny because they got the same, you know. I mean, wouldn't that be a good cross, you know? They both
You
have
think so?
I think it would hurt PBR the rodeo more than it would the beer though.
Oh,
That's a big beer spot.
I'm sorry that it, and I grew up with everybody and their brother in my whole family and friends. I can't stand the beer. My grandpa drank it. I just, ugh.
It's cheap. Look, if you're on a budget, it's the beer to get. Not gonna lie, it's cheap. I mean, you still have drafts around here. I want to say 12-ounce drafts, maybe $2.25, $3, something like that on specials on Sunday. It's just brutal. It's tough to drink.
Even I don't drink that much, and I hated taste. I hated it when my friend got it for me. Ugh.
We did Milwaukee's Best for a long time. Me and a couple of buddies when we did bowling leagues, because a 30-pack was maybe $20.
Well, you know what the go-to beer, and it's really not. I mean, it's just water to me, but Busch Light. That's the go-to cheap beer here is Busch Light. Seriously. I mean, it's not horrible. It's better than Miller Lite. I cannot stand Miller Lite. I really don't. But, you know, somebody hands me a free beer and it's Miller Lite, I'm drinking it, but
That's exactly it.
you know. But like I said, Busch Light, and I did say on Tuesday I was drinking some of that the Great American beer, that Hulk Hogan beer, but that one it tastes like Miller Lite to me, but
Oh,
I'm not like yeah. My favorite, actually, one of my favorites is Santa Adams Oktoberfest is my favorite.
ooh. If
It
you
just
tried cherry wheat, their cherry wheat's really good too.
yeah, I'm not like I said. There's few that I really enjoy, and it's the Oktoberfest that I really
Oktoberfest, okay.
yeah.
I'll have to try that one when it comes around again.
Mm.
Even a regular Sam's Adams is not bad. But I tell you what, if I had a choice of all the beers, I like Killian's Irish Red. Honestly.
I did start. That's where I started drinking. I mean, back in the 20, 30 years ago, when I got away from this slew that everybody and their brother were drinking, I was getting that, and that's actually pretty good too. I have nothing bad against it. But you guys don't get to get one good beer, and it's a Spotted Cow. They don't let it across our border unless you bring it across our border. Seriously, it's not sold outside of Wisconsin. And I don't know if it's that marketing or whatever, but literally people from Illinois, Minnesota, they go across the border to buy it to take it home because they can't get it in their state. And
Wow.
when I went to the influencers event that I went to in Racine, I had everybody try Spotted Cow because it's really good. And they all agreed with me, plus the cheese curds.
Oh, wow.
Augie.
In fact, I didn't go get cheese. I was gonna buy cheese curds for people. I have to do that quick before I leave tomorrow. Hopefully, I can pick some up on the way down. Yeah, Busch Light was good. Yeah, you know, it's factory workers. I mean, it's just the go-to beer, and you know, because obviously I was a press operator in a factory before I became an office worker. Or what my kid says, a non-worker, but yeah. Yeah, like I said, I like to go to Austria or Germany and actually try a real beer. Because that's,
I
that.
never have, but my brother got to go to Germany during Oktoberfest because he works for Daimler Chrysler and their big headquarters over there. And he got taken to Oktoberfest. He goes, I have never seen so much beer in my life.
Yeah, that's what
So
but yeah. And so far in Wisconsin, we don't have any snow. It all went around us. I like this. Actually, I don't because actually I want some snow because my house is freaking freezing because I don't have any snow packed around the walls to keep me warm down here. I had to actually turn it down because my wife said the electric bill doubled already this year. I got electric heat in my basement, but 8 feet of snow? Jeez. Means you got to dig a tunnel out of your house.
yeah, and go figure over here in California, and or they sent a whole bunch of Oregon firefighters down to California because of the
Well,
wildfire issue going
do they
on.
got any? Do they got any water to fight with? I mean,
Well, they're pulling it from the ocean, I guess. So I don't know.
it's
They
not
got
good.
no, it's not. And believe me, I have a family friend who's a doctor down in L.A. and she's been without power since 9 p.m. last night.
Well, according to
It's
what the
just
reports I've seen, that they got some of it under control around Hollywood
yeah.
Hills, but
The Hollywood Hills was the one that started just last night. Yes, as soon as that happened, they sent as many of the helicopters as they could and planes up there to drop because
mhm.
no one wants to lose the Hollywood sign or anything like that, you
Well,
know.
thank you for the follow there, Kate's Gaming 96. Welcome to my stream. If you got any questions about Course Player Auto Drive, well, let me know, or the map I'm playing here, which is Uncharted Valley. Yeah, I seen Paris Hilton's house burnt down, so. But you
Yeah,
figure they figured they were gonna all on deck when the rich people's houses were going up in flames.
yeah. Well, I didn't know this, but I had not heard this, but I guess 76,000 people lost their their home fire insurance from State Farm within the last year.
Yeah, because of the just why they lost it is because of what California's signed a law that
Hmm.
said that they couldn't raise their rates or something.
Yeah,
State
exactly. It's
so State Farm dropped people because it's a business, and if they're not going to make money, they're
yeah.
not going to, yeah. So
No, no, I understand why State Farm did it. Don't get me wrong. I don't agree with what California did. That's the big thing I can say is I don't agree with some of those rules down there.
I don't know. Yeah, how do you like FS25 there, Kate? Thank you for the follow there, ex Welsh Gamer 1975. Welcome. As I said earlier, if you got any questions about Course Play or Auto Drive or anything about Uncharted Valley, let me know. Here they all come in here. Now that one
Oh, wow.
I'm going to slaughter.
Orozco.
Orozco 24. Welcome. And since I just said it, I'm not going to repeat it, but thank you for following.
Oh, you're right, KW. I heard about that. It wasn't just State Farm, but a lot of insurance companies pulled out of California because of their stuff. Oh, really? Reddick. Hmm.
Oh, JD Redda lost his. Oh, wow. I'm not surprised. I
Mm-mm.
mean that was pretty intense. The videos and that we were seeing.
Yeah. I mean, the Santa Ana winds are no joke. Those are, ugh.
And they drop people in Iowa too? Huh. Why am I not surprised? Awesome, awesome. You'll enjoy it. The map is well done. Yeah,
Hmm.
me and JD did the legwork, and I thought a lot. I was the ideas guy, and then testing it to get it ready, so you guys didn't have to. So, and if you do go to my YouTube page, which should show up here, um,
Hmm.
there is tutorials up there. I'll put another one up probably later today once I show you guys how to do the course play route and or the course play making a field, and then I'll post that up on YouTube too. I thought I smelled smoke, and you're from UK. Awesome, awesome. I figured with Welsh, I was thinking you were from either Britain or Ireland or Scotland. One of the cool places I want to visit someday. So an ambulance, really, as a private vehicle. What did you kind of did you turn it into like a mobile shop or something, or maybe like a tailgating vehicle, which I've seen, you know.
Yeah.
So a mobile home, interesting, nice. Did I not bring my phone down here? Oh, they did. Just got to make sure I'm not somebody isn't. Nope. Uh, Always on call, at least during the week, just in case somebody needs something. I gotta watch my emails. Just gotta see how far I have to go over there. Oh, it's got nice solar. Sweet. Well, you have a bug out vehicle when the um, manure hits the fan.
Seriously, it's nice.
All right, let's take a look and see how far over I can go. All right, let's save here. Take a look and see. Farmland. Ooh, I got a little bit of ways to go that way, so we'll be cutting trees for a little bit here. Or maybe I won't go as far and we'll just make the field because I really need to um, start building my sheep farm over here. So, cause I got farms. I got my kind of chicken and grain farm and that over on the starting farm on this one, and then I built a dairy farm area, and now I'm going to build a sheep farm area here. Penalty box. I'm very hopeful that they can. I think both teams have got some injuries. Both teams have very good running backs. Um, we'll see what happens.
Hmm.
Now here's the question: can the Vikings actually beat the Rams? That's the question. Because I know we can. I mean, we've already played Philly once this year, and if it wasn't in Brazil, I had a feeling we would have won that game. But that's just being a Packer fan. But I just think of any dogs this weekend, the Packers will probably be the dog that's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's the question, guys, that should be answered: is Notre Dame actually going to beat Penn State tonight? I think it is tonight, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, Crazy Farmer.
That would be interesting to see if Notre Dame can.
I'm with penalty box on that one. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Penn State, but
Mm-hmm.
I think they're just a better team. What did crazy? Oh, for spamming caps. Interesting. I hope my sound. Can somebody check and see how am I sounding on stream, guys? Because I'm not using my right mic because I couldn't get it to work. Have to get it all figured out again. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Choking Dog. I'm just like I said, sound and Windows and whatever happened yesterday is irritates me. Did you do that, Big Daddy? Or did he just leave? Dave, you didn't do it, did you?
I didn't do it.
Okay. Just check it because a lot of times people do that in Discord and you don't know. Probably went to eat, yeah. Yeah, it's defense, exactly. You're not wrong. But Leonard isn't a bad quarterback, in my opinion. So I think he's one of the underestimated quarterbacks in college football. But that's just my personal opinion. By no means am I a Notre Dame fan. I'm a Badger fan through and through. So, and right now we're in one of those. I don't know what kind of rebuilding we're into. See, I know about Hunter going first, but I didn't. Is what's going on with Hunter and Sanders? Because all I know is Hunter should be the first round draft pick, maybe depending on who got the first round draft. Should have been it should have been the Patriots, but the coach didn't want to lose, so he lost his job because of it. They won't be a party with. Well, isn't that kind of like mandatory that at least the first top 5 draft picks be at the draft? I always thought that was kind of a thing, but it doesn't surprise me. If I was a scout out there, I'm like, that's kind of like following rules. If you really want to be an NFL player, you should show up to the NFL draft if you're a high draft pick. Hmm, interesting. Am I surprised by that announcement? No. Do I think Sanders' quarterback son is a top 10 quarterback? No, absolutely not. Probably in the same range as Caleb Williams. Just not. He's not. He's not going to perform like Bo Nix or um, Daniels. So just me. I'm sticking to my opinion about Caleb Williams. So The white checks, I didn't even hear it. I must be missing news today because I see none of that in my feeds today. But again, I wasn't really looking either. I had to actually work today hard. Come on. Hate when they get stuck. Come on, you can do it. A little more horsepower, unstuck out of the ground. All right, we're just going to cut it here in, I guess. And then it unsticks now. All right, one more tree to cut, and then we'll get in my truck and start picking up these logs in the tractor, get these stumps taken care of, and then we'll go get the... How many rocks do I have to break, actually? Actually, we should do that, too. Get the rocks out of here. All right. Put this away for now. It's an intersection mod lamb is what it is. It's just you place it down and then you connect it. But I don't know how well it'll work because of longer vehicles and stuff. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah? Huh. Well, you know, take as many concussions. It's not good for your brain, that's for sure. I love UL. Autoload script is mod is awesome. I was picking these all up by hand when the games until the autoload came out, but oh, this is so much nicer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my other truck in, hook that up to the low boy, get my skidster over here, break these rocks quick. All right. Actually, probably what I should do is just haul this back. How many teams did he play for? He had to play for the skins at the end, right? I would think he did. Get rid of all these stumps. Let's see if it let me cut this one down. Yep. Can't go to that one. Yeah, but I like the technology they're putting in the helmets and then actually letting players wear their protective beanie. I know it looks weird, but hey, if it help you from getting more concussions, wear it. Yeah, the Raiders fired their coach. Yep, and they also were going to interview the ex um, Jets coach. No, the power poles aren't removable. So any of these where the roads are with power poles, you're not going to be able to take those out. But the roads that don't have power poles, go to it. You can remap everything, but there's very few roads in this map that you have to worry about. So, but if you see a power pole, it's probably a good suggestion. You can't, you know, you ain't gonna be able to take out that road. What I wanted is the same road system in 25 that it has in the River Springs one, but can't figure that one out quite yet. I like how the leaves and stuff are on them, but that was a compromise. Can't take that one down either. All right, so we're almost at the border end. I hope not, because they're actually doing pretty good in DC. So let's wait. The Holmgren will actually end up in no, McCarthy. Sorry, Holmgren. He's done retired, but maybe he'll come out of retirement. Um, McCarthy will end up probably in Chicago. Find all the systems here. You know, you don't. I don't know. Probably not. Same with Lefer. I mean, they're not going to fire him if he loses that game. I mean, they've both had winning records, and I mean, so you don't win and get. I mean, you can't. Yeah, you can't fire your coach and try to restart all the time, in my opinion. But well, yeah, I guess that's true. They never they never got rid of Aaron Rodgers because he could never win the big game to get to the Super Bowl. And how many times did he get? He tried for that and failed. And I was at one of the games where he should have won. Still angry about that. All right, let's go empty that quick. All Oh yeah, I forgot about it. I did send that truck to get fuel. Yeah, see, it won't. Item is too large for this vehicle. I don't understand why it's not filling that trailer. We'll just manually fill it. All right. Otherwise, we'll run out of fuel with my woodcutter. All right, send that back to the sheep farm. Hey, Marbear, how you doing? Ready for the big game? You won't be able to watch. Oh, do you have to work? That would suck. Yeah, don't they have TVs in there, don't they? You could always like sneak over by the food court over there area. Don't they have TVs over there? Aren't they gonna? I used to work at Century Foods. We used to broadcast a game over the intercom. No, I was. We're talking about the Packer game. Yeah, on Sundays when I had to work, I always had to work in the afternoons. Probably way before you were born, because that would be like 80. No, that was 91 or 92 when I worked at Century Foods. Yeah, heck, take. I agree. Can't wait. I think I got all the stumps over here. Because I have this. I mean, me and my kid argued over it, but I really think the Commanders can actually beat the Buccaneers, in my opinion. Actually, I kind of took a bet on that too, so I'm a little invested in that. That. Oh, really? I had to do 10 hours. I was at that game. That was my last one on my season tickets, and once again, all three season tickets this year and all three losses. I'm like, this is not fun. We should if they play like they played against the Saints instead of the Bears. Well, it's the Commanders is what their name is, so unfortunately hasn't been changed back yet. And now that I think they didn't Biden sign in that they get to come back to DC now or something. Yeah, you can't if you don't own the land, you can't place it. Well, I hope you're right, Marbear, but I guess was he in practice today? Anybody know? Because according to the reports yesterday, he was going to be at practice. Well, I thought it was Biden because I thought it was like it was part of some of their budget things that they were letting the for a new stadium there in DC. Something like it won't be ready until 27 or something, 28. They have to play, I don't know, a few more years where they're at. I don't know. Or they can't because I think their lease runs out and I think their lease runs out on the one they're playing in Maryland. I thought they said 25 or 26.
Should be a good game tonight, though. To be honest
Oh
with
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah. But here's the thing. I mean, that's one of them. But what about tomorrow's game? Texas, Ohio State. Which one? I mean, they're both good. I
I tell
don't.
you what. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought. I mean, I can't believe how Ohio State handled Oregon the way they
It,
did.
I know, and that's what scares me a little bit about
Yeah.
picking Texas. But you went to FedEx Field and it's a dump. Yeah, I don't. I've only been to um, two other stadiums beside. Well, actually, I've been by more than that, but actually to go to a physical game because I've been to San Diego when they were still in San Diego. I seen their stadium. I seen the Titans stadium, but I was physically in the Silver Dome. I went to one of that in '95 when the Packers played Detroit there, and I've been at Soldier Field. And to be honest with you, I thought Soldier Field was a dump, but that's just me. And that was a long time ago too, before they renovated it. Yeah, I kind of agree, but I don't know. I I just think that Ohio State is. I mean, they do have a $20 million salary, so that's why they're good. In college, it shouldn't be salaried, but the vet. Have you ever been to Lambeau Field though?
Oh, the vet penalty box, absolutely. One of my favorite stadiums when I was in my college years. I had friends that went to Temple. We used to be able to get into the vet. It was $10 a ticket, and the pigeons were flying below us. But still, you get to experience it.
Really?
And the Rocky Balboa statue.
Nice.
That was awesome. Saw many of Phillies games.
But like I said, if everybody's got to go to Lambeau Field once in their life, I mean there's history there.
I was telling my cousin's a big Green Bay Packer fan. I mentioned about him. He says I said that you had tickets for quite some time now, and he goes, yeah. He goes, even if I want to say he's 30 years old. He said even if his parents put him on the list, he still wouldn't be up yet at 30 years later.
Yeah,
Saying that the
because
list is so long.
the list by the time I mean I got lucky and signed up before they got good.
Okay.
So I when I signed up, Favre, I mean was actually Mikowski was still the quarterback when I signed up for season tickets. That tells you.
Oh my gosh.
So when Favre came, then everybody wanted to be a Packer fan again. You know?
Right. Right.
Yeah, but I wasn't Love limited to day two, and plus Willis was too. Unfortunately, we got to look at both sides. That's what scares me is we don't. Our quarterback isn't 100% either. So, but it only take. I mean, once you're in that protocol like that, if you take a hit again, they'll pull you out faster than you can.
Hmm.
And that has nothing to do with the coach. That's all on the league
Oh,
now. So,
that's yep.
no, it's choking down maybe in the summer, but not. Oh, come on now. When football starts here, I go to a game in shorts and flip flops, and by the end of the year, I'm in my winter gear and decked out like I was on Sunday. I wasn't cold. I had the right amount of gear, but I've been doing it for a lot of years. I know exactly what I'm getting myself into. But if I'm not mistaken, right, when I watched the Philly game, they have their lineman moves all the time on the offensive line, and then I don't know, is there? It almost seems like their center can't hear, and then the tackle next to him. If you go back and watch every one of their games, it looks like the tackle like literally is moving before the snap. Oh, your Texas boy can't handle the cold. I could see that. Actually, it's still a heat wave here because normally in January we're like way below zero. This is one of the few Januaries we haven't been minus something yet. There we go. Oh, a full load. Awesome. I'm a nuke boy. I can't handle the cold. When you grew up on a farm and you had to work out in the cold, it is what it is. Work's got to get done regardless of what the temperature is. Where did I do with my tractor now? Wait, did I? Where did I? Oh, there it is. I'm like, where did I park it? Well, I know that choking dog, but I'm just saying, in Wisconsin, yeah, well, there's heated barns, but you still have to go outside. My grandpa and my uncle, we still had to haul manure back in the day, so you put because a lot of our tractors back in the day didn't have cabs, so they would go out and put what did they call that back? Um, like canvas around the tractor and around the seat, and that just to keep the wind and off of you. Oh, I trust me, I know they're joking. I spent normal Novembers in Mexico for 2 weeks, then come back and go deer hunting. That is not fun. Um, Probably the Ravens by 3. It's going to be a high scoring game, but I'm predicting the Ravens. Hey, boom, how you doing?
Oops.
Hey, boom.
Oh yeah, it's got to get my. What am I waiting for? Oh, well, just waiting for the truck. Get this off the field. No, there it was a kit that you would put on. It was made specific. It's a canvas tarps, but it was made for whatever brand of tractor that would fit around everything. I can't think of
Was
what
it a
my.
canopy kit or something?
Well, you know when you like you got a tractor for snow blowing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you probably have something around yours, right?
No, no, no.
Or you
I
or you got a cap. No.
no. I wear my Carhartt jacket, and that's it.
Oh, really? Because if
Yeah.
you look at some people that they have like the plastic
Oh.
windshield,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm
Yeah, it's like
talking
an
about.
enclosure. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Somewhat of an enclosure, but it's not really because you can get those
Right.
for yeah.
They just come right off. They're like a hard top, like a for a Jeep. They just pop right off.
Oh,
It's a
soft top.
shell.
It's a shell.
Yep, yep.
Soft top. Yeah. My grandpa had one for his international when he was plowing. He'd put that on just to get somewhat warm when he was out there in November.
Oh, well. There's times I wish I had it, especially not so much the snow. It goes, whatever. But with like the freezing rain when you're out plowing, oh man, that's rough.
Canvas cab. Yeah, Jake. Exactly. But there was a term he called it, and I can't remember.
Yeah.
I kind of forget those things over. He's been gone for like 10 years now, so I just wish that I would have retained all that knowledge that he had.
Huh.
That man was sharp. All right. Finish this up, get this back over there, get the low boy, get my skidster, break those rocks. Oh, that's right. I got to finish that. I got to get this tractor over there, change the bucket. I got to leave this in a good spot because my bale forks need to stay at this farm here for now. Might have to put a bale forks at every farm. All right. Yeah, my house is coming along there. It's getting there. Sounds like they're still working. Yep, I don't need to add anything yet. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? All right, let's go to the regular farm. Yeah, you can hear the people working, but they're hiding from you. Correct. They're out. They're on their lunch break. No. Yeah, I do. I have one of the buildable houses that are in game. That's building right there. I'm putting a house right there by the dairy barn. Working in the cellar. All right, let's get this back here and go get the low boy. And then I can go get my skidster. Let me get the skidster up closer to the road. Kind of got it buried back here. This thing only goes like 7 miles an hour, so it would take forever to get across the map. So like I said earlier, guys, if you got any questions about Course Player Auto Drive, let me know. I'll help you out.
There's the title again.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, it's been there. I mean, I've had it on there since they released Auto Drive. So give it some coffee and it'll hustle. Yeah. I don't remember in real life if they actually go faster. I don't remember how fast the Skidster. I know it was faster than 7 miles an hour because I did drive it between farms, between the heifer barn and the main farm I've done, but I didn't drive it on the road. I drove it on the trail from one farm to the other. We had a back way to get to the heifer barn. You can go around on the road, but when you're like 14 years old, you really aren't supposed to drive on the road. Hey, thank you for the follow there, Dirty Max 2018. Welcome. How you doing? If you got any questions about Course Play or Auto Drive, let me know. Let me see. I gotta look at something here. That was weird where that came up on. I don't know if you were in Dave's stream last night, Boom, but I was. My system was crashing all the time. Well, it's good behind on there. Sorry, Death Gamer, but yeah, it is what it is. I got it on. It looks like it's working on my end, but it's just slow.
Yeah, I was I was in. Yeah, I know I was in it towards the end.
Yeah, I was in there and then I was doing some updates quickly and it restarted and then all of a sudden it took like 5 minutes to restart and all of a sudden I got the blue screen of death.
Hmm, fun.
I
Yeah,
I don't want to. Yeah,
been
yeah.
there, done that.
Well, there's other ways that this works too. So just saying. But yeah, I had a bad I don't know, a bad install of Gigabyte Control Center. and literally every 5 minutes it was giving me a driver power error, and it literally blue screened me.
Oh.
So I quickly called Nate up. I'm like, dude, my computer's crashing every 5 minutes, and we went through and we got it figured out. 19 Shays, how you doing? And welcome. If you got any questions about course play auto drive, let me know. So yeah, I was fit to be tied last night. It's like my brand new system, and I was like, so I had enough time to uninstall it, and once I uninstalled it, then I got it stable. And then he says, well, if you want to play, then you're going to not have to, you can't install that. I'm like, well, I really need it on there because I need to get my memory right.
Yeah.
So I went and I installed the modules one at a time, and then I finally found which module was causing the problem, and then I haven't installed that module, and it works fine. And I also got my memory back up to 6,000.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can get this to work. All right. Now it should be up to date. There you go. I got it up to date for you. So if anybody can type in chat and say it, it's now actually up to date for him. If he's not reading it. Yeah, now it's working.
Oh, it's way behind.
No, it's not now. It's not.
Yes, it is. It's talking about your blue screen of death.
No,
It's that far behind.
I restarted it. I'm actually seeing the live one.
Yeah, well, what you're seeing and what's actually on stream is two different things.
Oh, interesting. There's modules in Windows that does this too, so just saying.
Right.
All right. I just don't understand why it's... I've been reloaded it a few times. Is it still running though, Boom? Because I actually got it off. It shouldn't be running. Thank you for the follow. Let me see what that name is because I'm not actually looking. Thank you for the follow there, McLean and Green. Awesome name. Thank you for the follow and welcome to my stream. If you got any questions about course play auto drive, let me know.
Yeah, it's still running.
That's interesting. Yeah, because what I'm seeing and what you guys are seeing are two different things, which is really odd. Yeah, mine is now running slow. Interesting. All right, maybe I'll have to go get that one, but memory back to 6,000. That's how far back it is, KW. Welcome, KW. How you doing?
Yeah.
All right, let's park this on the other side. Coming to our streams on the SGA, and maybe he'll be in one of them. That's the best way I know to contact him. Am I wrong, Boom?
He does have a Trello, and I'm not sure if you
Yeah.
can comment on whatever you have an issue with. Oh, but you can always head over to there and leave a comment whatever you're having an issue with. That's with it.
I mean, I've been telling my people for under mods on there is just to send me a message on Twitch, and I'll answer you within 40 or 24 hours. So typically it's a lot shorter than that, but I want to give you guys a realistic that I'm not going to answer right away because I'm at work or something. All right. I'm curious. Yeah, see, I'm getting great frame rates now because when my memory was, I was getting like 20 to 30 when my memory wasn't right. Like, what is going on? This is a brand new, you know what I mean? I was like panicking. But there's another BIOS update too for me, but I gotta quick flash it, and I want to do that when I have more time. Like maybe a Saturday morning when I can figure it out all day, or call my kid up and get up here now. I just cooked my motherboard. No, I think I can do it because doesn't look that hard to do.
I haven't done any since I got mine.
Well, I want to try to stay up to date with this since I just bought it. So,
Yeah, I probably should, but it hardly gets turned off.
no,
Well, I can't say hardly. Lately, it has been.
it's related to auto drive for him because his cat truck isn't in the center of the line. I don't know what that could be. It's got to be the vehicle itself because most of every vehicle I've ever used is in the middle of the line for auto drive. So yeah, well, sometimes he's here, sometimes not. But I would probably message him on Twitch and see if he answers you.
The other thing with that is I don't know if he uses auto drive, and if he doesn't, he may not have a clue on how to fix it either.
hmm I don't know if I used his trucks in 22 or 19 when we were doing all the mining or not. I don't remember. And his tanker doesn't fill map water. I mean that it should because the water should trigger it, right?
I would think.
Yeah, I mean, where do you fill water with it? Can it do it off of a water tower? Because that's just a trigger there too. I mean,
Yeah.
all right, so that's there. No, so I got to figure out how because I lost my brand new mic I got. I can't get it to work right now. I don't know why. It's probably a Windows setting, and I just gotta because I must have restarted Windows a zillion times yesterday. And one time I did start it, it kind of acted like I reinstalled it, so I don't know what happened there. Hmm, that's interesting. I wouldn't know why that wouldn't be working unless, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to ask him, send him a message, see if he answers. Yeah. All right, let's get the skidster. Why won't that come on? Click.
I had that happen. It wasn't with a vehicle, but it was doing that.
Well, I have to hit the right button though too. I was hitting on my gamepad. I hit the wrong button. That's why it was.
That may help.
I think like Giants needs to lift up that low boy another couple more inches. It's a little bit too low.
Oh, you want a rough one. The Low King Super B.
Mm-hmm.
You aren't backing any of those trucks under it.
Really?
Yep.
Because
You
I
can
got
do it on the back portion of it, but the front, it doesn't work. I've
I-
always had to lift it up.
Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Because I got the international on one of those. So. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm just I you have to
That's,
you have to
that's
you have to own the land to put it down. So when I do my courses here, guys, I own nothing. I just make the courses for you guys and they're there. And I mean, it's a quick way if you own the land if you want to change it, and also if you took a very wide vehicle, I don't know how that's going to work because I kind of make my intersections for auto drive with a wider vehicle, a longer vehicle. So especially when you guys are using, two trailers or something, it'll work. So, but yeah, I have seen it. It's been out for a while. I I did, yeah.
yeah,
I have
I've
no
seen it on
problem.
one of the third-party sites.
Yeah. It's actually right on. It's there's a link off of it from AutoDrive, GitHub. But yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen it.
doesn't surprise me.
Oh, that's right. I freaking. Let me see if I can get this to stand up. I knocked this over by accident, and now to get it up is gonna be fun. I really don't want to use super strength because I've actually had issues with super strength. Oh, that's right. I should save the game because I lost uh, like 30 minutes the other day because I was showing you guys something and I used super strength in a trigger and my Lua airs and it wouldn't save. But like I said, I mean, I don't think it's a bad mod. Don't get me wrong. If it's any easier to make inter- intersections, go for it. Yeah, you need to place anywhere mod. True. Good point.
I believe there is one out,
Is there?
but but again, it was on a third-party site, so it
Oh.
may not have been the original guy.
Come back. Oh, we did it. Sweet. Now I can turn it back off quick. I only have super strength here for emergencies, and that was an emergency. All right, we'll get this over there. Then I can show you how to create a field with course play. All right. No, you're not driving all the way around the building.
I've got to find a way to turn the debug off on course play.
Why is my vehicle
It,
where?
it uh,
Are you seeing something strange here? I don't have auto drive in. Do I have Lua airs? No. How is this working? It's not on. I'm in the vehicle and it should be going to the sheep farm and it's something glitched in the matrix. I'm not driving this vehicle, guys. And auto drive isn't either. Something is whack. Oh, what? Well, like I said before, it's an early version of, you know, but yeah, I have no idea why it's not showing up in the menu correctly. All right, let me get the other one out of the way, and so it at least tells me it's here.
Oh.
Yeah, that was weird. It's now showing the sheep, but it didn't when I first tabbed into it. Oh, let's see. Let's park this back over here. Oh, I should. I keep forgetting to do this. All right, let's go break those rocks quick. Then I can make the course. I think I got a stone there. I thought there was 3 stones. 1, 2, and I thought the third one was over here. And I thought there was. Maybe there's only 2. I thought I had 3 stones. I thought I saw. All right, so there's not. Just these 2, which is good. I don't want to have to bring too many trips with my trailer, but oh, I think the third one was still inside there that I have to, which might as well take care of when I'm here too. I still want the vehicle inspector mod, but I didn't. I've seen nothing, and then revamp yet. Haven't heard a thing about revamp.
I've been looking for the vehicle info mod I was using. Basically the same thing.
Yeah,
I
but
checked his GitHub repeatedly and still I
Yeah.
haven't seen nothing.
I just liked it because it was telling you what your vehicles were doing. If you had
Yeah.
Courseplay and auto drive going, kind of missed that.
Even if you didn't and you just had a hired worker, you'd know when they were.
Yeah, that too. Exactly. Always wanted it to be clickable too, so you just clicked on it and you went right to the vehicle. But
With the one I was using, you could. You could even
because the one I was using, you couldn't click to go.
yeah.
Because I think I had the clickable one and it was really dragging my system down. So I got rid of that one. But yeah, this one didn't have a lot of stones in it. The other couple properties I bought had more stones in it. See if this is out of my. Nope. I can. Let me see something here. Well, maybe I could get those other ones too. Be nice. Yeah, but with that one though, the Explorer doesn't tell you what it's doing though. You just can click on a vehicle from the list. I think NBC has it, and I think he was using it last night, if I'm not mistaken.
He's been using it.
All right. Well, then these were on my property. Good. The more stones I can put in my concrete factory, the better, because barely can keep up right now. Because I want to put a buildable house on this property too. That means I'm going to need more concrete. It shows some information. Okay. Yeah, like the one I had, I always had it in the corner here, and it would tell me, how long it was taking for a vehicle to get to a certain spot. So I'm like, okay, I got 5 more minutes. I can keep cutting trees down before that vehicle shows up. And yeah. Or for all we know, it could be on one of those lists of mods waiting to be tested and released by giants. Um, you can look up his name and message him on Twitch. If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, if you search for him. Okay. The only problem is breaking stone when you have the grass is as big as the find where you broke the stone. There it is. Wrong. See, I thought in 22, if you hooked up to something, it automatically tabbed to that vehicle and stayed there. But in 25, it stays where you've had it last, even if you did hook up to another thing. I thought maybe I was wrong, but could have swore if you had a loader on and you attach it, but you didn't attach to the trailer. Once you attach to the trailer, then the trailer became um, the location. But unless I'm losing it. All right. Pick up these 2 stones, and then I'm gonna make this field to cut grass. And see how many little pieces of tree I have laying everywhere. Maybe in a few stumps. All right. I know it's over here somewhere. There it is. Okay, there we go. Alright, guys, let's get this and get the other tractor with my mower, and we'll make a new custom field. Let's get this out of the way. We'll pick up the other stones after I get the mower going. Alright. Get all this ready. And what I'm going to do is I'm always mow whenever I make my course. You don't have to. You can just run your tractor and get that all set that way. Alright, let me switch this down on. Alright, so what you guys want to do to create a custom field is decide where you want your boundary to be. So I'm going to kind of start right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the record button on course play. And you see it's got a node starting, and then you just start driving. And what I'll do is I'll make my corner here and just turn here. I don't want to get too close to the boundary, which I know I have ways so I can get close enough to these trees. But you get too close to the other ones, and I did leave some stone there. I'll have to pick that one up. We just keep going here. And I know the boundary is that line there, so I want to stay a little bit far away from that, because this field will also be used if I wanted to plow. And that way because you can plow in the next property, but then you can't landscape it away. See, I'm already see how so I got to watch that. But for this is just going to be a cut grass field. It's okay. I'm fine with it. So we'll just keep driving here. So you're basically driving the outline of your field that you want to create. Yeah, the bounce of the mowers is a pain. But let's get here. Oop, stump. I knew I left a stump. Alright, make a corner here. And we'll go back to the road.
So,
What?
I've been listening to Pandora lately on desktop. And if anybody has or does listen to country, apparently Brooks and Dunn are redoing, what was that? Their reboot album that they did, I don't know how long ago, but it's marked as 2.
All right, so I'm going to redo this again, guys, because I kind of was making a tutorial. I didn't tell you, Boom. Sorry. I should have, yeah, for my YouTube channel. So I'm going to redo this. So what I'm going to do is cancel this, and I'll run this without the mower, so we'll make it really quick. So I'm going to start this again. So give me about 5 minutes, Boom, and then you can talk. Sorry, I should have warned you.
Same thing to Dave last night.
Okay. All right, guys, so this is how you're going to create a field. What you want to do is click the record button in course play right here. You see where my mouse is. And then we'll just want to drive the outside border of your field. And that's what we'll do quick here. And I'm going to shut this mower off because I've already mowed it once. I know what my outline is. Then we go a little faster. And since I already did the border with the mower, I know where to drive now. So I want to stay away from the border. And I left some stones there too, it looks like. I'll have to pick those up once I get this all done here. Oop, stump. Back over here, and we're going to almost get back to the start area. What you do, you want to get as close to that start point. Then it'll create a number, and you can actually renumber these fields. The only reason I'm not keeping this one I probably will because it's going to be a hayfield. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right now name it a hayfield, but I'm going to probably delete it and do it again once I get my buildings in here. So we get it close enough here. One more click. There we go. And what you want to do is just stop the record and just say, do you want to save this as CP2? And I'm going to say yes because I already got CP1. All right. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go into the field here where I want to kind of start. So what I'll do is go in here like this, and then what I'll do is I'm going to click the button No Course, and you can see the outline. I hate how the tractor shows up. It really like moves all over. Now you see when I'm in the corner, I'm in the outline of the field. Then I'm going to say Generate Field Course. And I think I've already got the fieldwork setting for 4 headlands. That's just my default that I use. You can set headlands to 0, 1, whatever you want, but I like to do headlands here because of the trees around. So then what you want to do is either you can hit Start Job here. What I do is I always escape out and see where the line is, and then I'll drive to it. And then where it says near, it's already said nearest waypoint, it's going to go to that one right now. And if you want to look at your course, you click the little I button here, and you can see it there. Normally, I just have it here for the start. And there we go. Now it's going to do this mow this entire field for me. I can go do something else. So that's how you would create a custom field. All right, what picks up the gold flake jars? Are you still there, Dave?
Well,
I figured he was sleeping. No, you can pick them up by hand and put them in your vehicle or
And the auto load works as well.
does
If you have a
auto?
small
Okay.
tiller.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and like the small Stroutman is what I use
Okay.
with the starter tractor. Just go around, hit the auto load, and it'll load right on for you.
Okay. There you go.
Back to sleep.
Now you're back to sleep.
All right, night.
Nice. There. So that will be on my YouTube channel, so everybody can go back if you didn't get it the first time or you get a little confused. Matt was that way the other day, so yeah, I had to show him how to make that. So figured I should put one up on YouTube. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. Let's get this here. Pick up the rest of the stones, and then I can go get my hay equipment. 'Cause here I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bale this field. I got over 1 million silage sitting in my bunker silo over there, so I don't think I need any more silage. Get these rocks here. All right. Hey NBC, how you doing?
Good, I'm back.
You're back.
The name of the room's still the same, though.
The name of the room is what?
I named it when I started streaming at
Oh,
12 o'clock, and it stayed there all day.
well, I don't even.
NBC land, come in at your own risk.
Oh, I never changed the names of the room. I don't
I
even know.
don't either, but I got thinking about it. I'm like, why don't we?
I guess so. I never even paid attention. I was more
All right.
concerned about getting my mic to work more than
Yeah,
that.
no, that's fine.
Oh, I was just like when you said I'm going in 10 minutes, and I'm like, I, you can't hear me. I'm scrambling to get my mic out of my headset because it's now it's curled, so I'm trying to
Yeah.
get it to uncurl because it's been stuck
Oh,
there for
jeez.
since Christmas.
Yep.
Oh, all right, Marbear.
No, yeah, that's why I sent you a message because I'm like, I'm pretty sure he said he was going to today, but you know.
Well, and I probably would have messaged people if I couldn't get my computer working, which that's what I was
Right.
panicking. I didn't go to bed till 10 o'clock last night, guys. Getting my computer back up and working right because my son just kind of like left me hanging a little bit. It's like, all right, I'm gonna figure this out myself then. Darn
Right.
it. So I found the module that was giving me trouble with Control Center for Gigabyte. So you know what it
Oh,
was?
nice.
It's their
What?
motherboard update module that was giving me the problem. God.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got the same issue with my motherboard when I first got it. And I still need to do the BIOS update because mine only runs at like 4500 instead of the 6400. Fummins told me that when I got the board because he had the same issue. So
Yeah. So I got my speed back up. That I did.
Yeah.
But I still got to do a BIOS update yet for my
Oh,
processor
yeah.
more than it was for the memory.
Oh, yep.
So I'm gonna do that this probably Sunday after church when I get back, and then and if it fails, then he's gonna come over and help me. I'm gonna make him.
Right. Yep.
You laugh, Boom,
All right.
but it's true.
It's getting fixed at any point.
It's getting fixed in the yes.
Update.
So
Which one
I
is
just
it?
don't understand why the Gigabyte Control Center hasn't told me that I have a BIOS update. That's what's making me more mad because it's supposed to do it on. I did the first one from there and it worked fine, but now it's not telling me I have one. But I can go to the Gigabyte website and I have one, and it's not a beta either. It's actually if there's letters behind the version, then it's a beta or whatever. But this one is straightforward. It's F15. So
I probably should go do the same thing at some point. Like I said, I haven't done anything with my BIOS since I got it.
yeah, but how long ago was it though? Boom. That's the thing. Maybe now it's
when we put it all together like 4 years ago ish. I got it with Biden bucks.
yeah. I know I didn't do it with my other to a certain point. I'm like, do I even mess with updating anything?
Right. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, how am I even? Yeah. Do I go back to when I bought it and start doing them individually from there, or just grab the latest one?
Why isn't that not picking up? Oh, that's because I got grass in here, guys.
It varies
That's pretty
because
good reason.
I've had some times to where like I can do every other one. I've had some I've had to do every one. And then some, if you just grab the latest one, it'll work. So it's
Well-
almost like a shot in the dark.
Well, I was reading about that because that was my question that I had an issue because I was thinking the same thing. NBC
Yep.
is like, which one do I grab? Because I'm already 2 behind.
Right.
They normally should tell you if you need the previous one.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So and to be honest with you, some places are better than others.
Yes, if Gigabyte's known to tell you if you need the one before it, so at least that's what Reddit was telling me. Because actually, I use Reddit a lot on stuff
Yep.
like with computers because you do get good information off of there, But
Yeah. You'd be proud of me, X-Man.
what did you do?
Well, I'm actually doing it now. I'm updating Courseplay and AutoDrive. I was still on version 1 for both.
Okay, I would go to version 4 for Courseplay right now to make custom fields. 5 isn't working correctly. At least that's what I found out.
Okay.
So if you wanted to make custom fields right now, I would stay on 8.004 right now.
Now, when you say custom fields, do you mean the temporary ones?
Well, this is what I just did when you just missed it. I did a tutorial quick.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, sorry.
no, it's fine. It's just so now if you I can't. This is the wrong menu. Got to go in this one. If you look in here, you see what I did. So this is a custom field I made. I hate how this whole works, but there's my custom field. I recorded it out,
Yep.
CP2, and that's my new hayfield right now.
Oh, okay.
So then once you draw it out like that with the record button, then you can go inside there and actually do make courses. Like it's
Oh,
doing
all
right
right.
now. It's actually cutting this field.
Oh,
So,
all right. Yeah, I haven't gotten that sophisticated yet.
yeah,
I
so
usually, yeah, I plow the whole field and then I just make it on what's plowed.
yeah, but you can actually
So,
have it plowed it.
right. Yeah.
And normally when I do that, guys, if I'm making a custom field for plowing, what I normally do then is I make the field smaller so that when you go over, you're not refilling it in, but you can. I mean, I've got a mod that doesn't cost anything for landscaping now. So,
Oh, you know I
Hmm.
do.
Yep.
well, it was on the
I
mod
mean,
hub.
it seems like they upped the price of that too.
I know there was a
When they upped the price of repairs and stuff.
yeah, I got the mod to take care of that because
Yeah.
the paint cost was insane.
Yep. And you make the thing just one bigger, and it's like another $50 each time.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know, the one thing I'm surprised about talking about mods
What is that?
is I haven't seen any additional buildable mods come out.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for because I think that's the coolest part of 25, in my opinion, is the buildable stuff.
Right. And it's like nobody's cracked the nut yet.
Yeah, pretty much. Seriously, I just I brooched it into my.
Oh, I do that all the time. I wish somebody, I wish I could toggle between the two. You know, if somebody was listening that knew how to set that up to do toggle between the two.
You can just fold the pipe.
Yeah, but if I'm cutting,
It don't do it.
No, it'll do it if you unfold it. As soon as you unfold it,
Yeah, but if you got it folded, it's not going to.
but I can't run it when it's folded.
Well, then don't be carrying something that it can put
Hey,
it in.
hey, listen, the big
If
boys
you don't
are
want it
talking.
filled,
hey,
Man,
Ossie Wheels, how you
hello?
doing?
I'll tell you what. I wish you ought to be lucky I'm not closer.
Common
I'd reach
sense.
out and I'd gibbs you.
I figured you would.
man,
Boom, boom, boom. Just causing trouble all the
thinking
time.
of common sense and lack thereof.
Man,
You-
I'll show you common sense and lack thereof.
It's just like having Matt in here. It's can't believe it.
No, 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 no.
That was good.
Speaking of which, he's gonna be timed out too.
No, he actually timed himself out. It was funny because I thought somebody had did it. He just left without saying anything. I'm like, who timed him out?
Oh, he did? Ooh, even better. So that's a 2-dayer.
Okay, what do you got? Your problems with auto drive? Let me know. That's why I'm here. Exactly, TC and me.
Ooh, a rose garden.
A rose garden.
Yeah.
Well, let me see if I can help with your problems. We'll figure it out. And anybody new coming in here, you will find this map on my Trello page, which is just human Streamlabs there. Uncharted Valley. It's a 4X made by JD, and I assisted with him. I'm just going to dump it here. If you guys would go to my YouTube page, you will find my tutorials there. And hit the subscribe button for me. I'm trying to get to 500. Hey, Yosho, how's it going? As you can see, my new logo is up too. So on Courseplay, after I make a line out and then I... So and you're talking about Courseplay. Okay, so which version do you have of Courseplay first? Because I can almost guarantee you that that's version 5. I've had that happen to me in version 5. I had to go back to version 4 to make custom fields work. How's Yosho doing? Yeah. Go back to version 4, Enemy Dave, and do exactly what you're doing now and see if that helps.
What the?
It's been a long week. You tell me about it. I know. I've been there. And tomorrow I got to drive down and meet Kerminator and the crew tomorrow for the PBR event at Allstate Arena there in Rosemont. Yeah. I'm excited, actually. I can't wait to finally truly get away from work. And I finally got my boss trained enough that I don't have to watch my emails while I'm driving to Chicago for once. Hey, JD. I have a garage and added a name to it, but when I try to tell the truck to drive there, it won't go anywhere. All I get is an error saying it can't go there. So, did you make a route to that garage? Like, let's just kind of make one for you, and I'll show you what maybe might be the problem. So, all right, so here's all my routes on here, and I need to make one anyway for um, unloading at my silo. So let's do that quick here, guys. Now I got a two-way going here of a side road, so it doesn't matter. So what I'll do is I'll just go this way and shift right left click to make a side road because I just want to go one direction. And then I'll connect this here. Let's see if it will go. It's not doing what I want. I'll come back and did that once I make this route. So what we'll do is we'll just go this way, and then you got to make sure you're connected to the routes that are already existing. Otherwise, you're not going to go anywhere. So what I'm going to do is name this my silo or silo, whatever. I say it different than my wife does, and it drives her crazy. But hey, I don't care.
Whatever way she says is right.
Well, you know that for a fact, but I'm not going there. All right, so we'll now, if I go in here and find that silo, click this. Since it's connected to the roadway, it already found it and it's going that way. See.
Store deliveries.
Oh, store deliveries is up. Yep, it's out.
In game mod hub.
Well, so what it's doing now, because it'll go around the block and come back, because I don't have anything reconnecting that, which maybe I should. So if I wanted this to come back to the farm, I can actually, let me see here. How can I pull this off to make this actually work? Because I think I want to turn around to come back, just in case something like that happens. So what I'll do is, let's just make a quick turnaround here. And it'll just be a side road, so none of the other vehicles will really use it, unless it's in the farm. So I'll click there. What I'll do is I'll just kind of zip around here and come back here and go like this. And now it'll go to the silo. And it won't work. So like I said, did you name it? like I just did with the Sallow? I mean, if it's telling you that it can't get there, it's literally can't get there. So either you got an because this could happen too, which has happened to me before, is see if you have this here and for some reason it turned like that. It ain't gonna go anywhere. So you got to make sure all your arrows are correct. I don't want it to go that way though. I'm gonna have to do that manually. Um, so that's one of the biggest things, Ozzy, is just you know maybe even drive back to where the main road. Which map are you on?
Dave's, I believe.
I don't want to do that. Let me get out back in. All right. We're just gonna make my own. There we go. Because sometimes you have to go like Dave's. Now, where are you on the map? I'm just curious because I'm trying in my head trying to envision where you're at in there because I did the routes there. Do you got my routes then, or did you manually make routes? Okay,
Why
got
is
mine.
that?
Okay. All right. Let's. Let me. Well, we'll go. How's JD doing? I said hi. I didn't know if you could hear me.
Yeah, I said hi, didn't I?
I didn't hear you. Sorry. My sound's been boomerized yesterday.
What'd I do?
I lost my other mic, JD,
Oh,
last night.
that. Okay.
Yeah. I'm making fun of your sound sometimes. Boom. That's what I was going with.
It works.
No.
Barely.
Hey,
No.
you want to buy me one that works better? I will gladly take it.
No, I actually blue screened
I
it.
didn't think so.
I blue screened to death yesterday with my brand new computer, JD.
You did?
Mm-hmm. I went and I gotta get it completely out. What I did was I updated Gigabyte Control Center, and one of the modules didn't install right or don't work right, and every 5 minutes it would blue screen me.
Mm.
So I was trying to figure this out with Nate, and his patience was very thin last night. So needless to say, he just told me don't install it ever until they figure it out, and I'm like, I can't have that. So I figured it out. It was one module, and I got my memory back up where it belongs. I was only running at 4800,
Oh.
so I got mine back up to 6000. So now my frame rates are through the ceiling. I couldn't believe that. I was so mad. All right, let's get the switcher going and switch over to Dave's map. So I have a feeling you're not connected right, but let's go and see where you're at on the map. All right, we're good there. I got to remember.
Oh, he left. I was
Oh.
going to tell him his sound levels have nothing to do with his equipment. It's all his levels.
Yeah. No, I don't know why my stand-up mic isn't working right now. I have to figure that out. I think it's a Windows issue. I have to probably turn it on somewhere because it's almost like Windows reinstalled last night on me. And it shouldn't have, but yeah, it was a nightmare. Is he trying to, that's where I'm wondering too, but oh, it could be I never thought of the ferry part, but we'll get in here and figure out where. Aussie, where are you coming from? Are you You have to drive to the ferry first before you can get to the actual farm side, which I'll show you here. Let me get in the vehicle. So I'm on this side of the map by the mines, and if I wanted to get to the shop, I have to go to the ferry first. All, but you, oh, that's right. You have all the bridges built, but did you connect all the bridges correctly? Where are you coming from to get to your garage? That's where my first question would be. You're coming from the store. So my question would be is the drive from the store, drive the ferry east just to see if that would start. Or yeah. No, just I don't have a name. Just drive to the ferry and see if that'll start from the store. That'll solve a lot of problems right there to make sure that everything is connected. I'm just trying to figure out if I got a vehicle on that side of the map. Actually, I do. And you tried from the ferry to your. But does it work from the store to the ferry right now? If you wanted to hit ferry from the store, you should be able to get there. Yeah, see this one I'm not on the right side. Let's see here. Oh, I'm stuck on here. Hectate, I thought they were gonna, according to the last report, they were gonna play in Arizona.
I think that's on standby, from my understanding.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't think they would postpone. I think they just moved the game.
Yeah. I thought they were gonna move the game, if anything. They were
'Cause
talking about still having to go forward, but if emergency was going to go to Arizona, I thought.
mhm. Oh, you haven't even loaded up the game yet? Okay. Why is that? That is. Hey, my moderators, look why it denied that.
Oh my lord!
You gotta be kidding me.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus, dude.
What the blank?
You know where Twitch's mind's at? They're all
Oh my god, I was like, all right, let's actually buy something at the because from the store you should be able to get to the factory or to the ferry, sorry. But if you built the bridge over by there, you should that should get you right there because if where's the bridge that he built over here? Right here. If you built this bridge here, like I'm assuming you did. Okay. You just have to go like this and go all the way across and collect that one. And you go like that on that side and just go all the way that way. Now your bridges are connected. Or you can drive them across recording it if you want to. That both ways, but they should work. Let me now try something. It should now tell me I can get to the ferry even though I can't. I shouldn't yep. See how mine is now going to ferry west and it's going to run right into that fence. Boom. And I would have ran right in the water. So my thing is I have a feeling that wherever you put your building, it's not connected right to the main routes. Over here in the farm area, wherever you put the big shed, um, and JD, if you're trying to make fields, you make sure you go back to version 4 of Courseplay. All right, so that made it to west. So I know though that works there. So somewhere along here, you have to make sure you're going the right direction because these are all. This one's a two-way, so you got to make sure you're connected right. And then I have the one-ways here that go to the ferry. So my assumption is that you're not connected to the routes correctly. Hey JD, what's your pick for tonight? Okay, where the 3 sheds are is where you got yours. Okay. So you took those out and you put green thumbs in there. So, like I said, if you made a route, you got to make sure you went the right direction. So if you went this way off of this one here by mistake and hit record, you're going the wrong way and it'll never work. I'm not saying you did, but you got to look where the arrows are pointing. Because if you would go over here and just say you made a shop, oh, the 3 buildings over there is where you. Okay, I gotcha. Not the 3 buildings on the other side. You still there, JD? Nope. Okay. All right. So these 3 buildings over here are you hooked up to this main line here? I would assume, unless you move my. Did you move these routes out of the way for a building? All right. So my question would be, if you, are they in their way? They might be. If you want to move these, either delete them and then start again, or you just hold the right button and you can move them like that. Just click on the node and then hold with the right mouse button. But my thing is if you made a route, you have to look at which way the arrows. So this one is going that direction. So that's how you're going to start your route to your building. Left click. But you have to make sure it's a. Because you have to put it back to the. So say you made your shop here, or we'll just call it test 1. Like so. And if you wanted to hook it to the main artery here, going the same way, you could go here, and now it'll go this direction. But you also can go this way too by clicking that and then dragging it to the other line, and then you use your scroll button to make a curve, and now it goes that way. I want to stop recording so you don't make any more nodes. And then since that goes that way, so if you were coming from the store that direction here, you got to make sure you're connecting this up here. So what I would do is hit record here and then swing it around and then connect there. And now to test this, that's fine. I actually, to be honest with you, I know Farm Sim guy pretty well. Had good conversations with him. He's a nice guy. So yeah, now to test this, and he does course play tutorials too. We've had that discussion. And test one, and now you see it's going to go right there because you got to make sure everything's connected right to the main spline so you can get from the store to where you put your first waypoint. How do I get my fields to show in order? It goes from um, you know how you do that? You rename them F01, F02, F03, and then they'll all be in order. That's how I did it last time for all my fields. Is you got to put a 0 in front of the 1, and then it'll be in number. Otherwise, right now, it's putting it order by the first digit, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's why it's doing that. All right, so if we go back to the store now, just to double check that. So now that I connected this bridge here, and to test that, there you go. Hey, PJ, thank you for the rate of 42. Awesome. Welcome, Raiders. How was your stream? Hey, Uncle J Pop, how you doing? Alex Ryan 53, how's it going? How was your stream, PJ? Hope it was awesome. So yeah, so it looks like it'll that route is connected to. So my guess is Ozzy that there's somewhere you're not connected right. Hey, Mama Do, how you doing? Hey, Ozzy Pete, how you doing? But if you Ozzy Wheels, if you go to my YouTube page, I do have a very basic tutorial that just this is how how you would want to look at that work, and it's not too complex. Did he time you out again, Matt? I have no control over booms, so let me see here. What's with the different colored dots? Um, so if you look at the red dots, when you put your mouse over one, that'll be the one that you're clicking on. So if they turn blue, this one turns blue. So see, since I clicked on the one that turns blue, it's now you see the green color, and you can see that I have it'll go over there. What's with the tan colored ones? The tan colored ones are side roads, and there's another tutorial for you on my YouTube page to tell you how to do those. Those are side roads. So if your vehicle is just driving from the store to your farm, it won't sidetrack off of the green ones because the green ones will let it go anywhere. The side ones will only go to wherever you want it, like the museum sell point. If I clicked on museum sell point, that's a side road. Not a problem there, PJ. Just let me know if you need help. So yeah, like I said, we Aussie Wheels. I have those 2 tutorials up that should help you figure out how to connect things. It's very simple once you get the hang of it. To be honest with you, I'm pretty sure Boom can handle it too if you actually use Courseplay, so or Auto Drive. But yeah, that is trust me, Aussie Wheels. When I first learned how to use all this, it was overwhelming, along with Courseplay at the same time. That's why I'm out here helping you guys figure this out. All right, so let me go back to my game. But like I said, if you just trace back to where you connected it, because I know I know my routes are right because I've tested it. So you need to go where you were at, where you connected them, just to make sure everything is lined up. And then once you figure that out, it'll just go, oh, I know how to do this now, and it'll work. It should work fine with you. Be honest with you, you'll figure it out. Are you still there, JD? You guys all can hear me in chat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure my sound didn't flake out. I didn't hear anybody. Yeah, we'll start with auto drive first with you, then we'll get you going with Courseplay. Courseplay, I think, can be a little complicated, but it's not hard to figure out either. All right, let me switch back to my game. I just want to know if JD, which one he thought was going to win, either Penn State or Notre Dame. I don't know. I took them both ways. I got 2 tickets out there, different ways. I couldn't pick. These 2 games are hard to figure out who's going to win. All right. And I will be putting up a Courseplay how to make a custom field tonight yet, so I'll get that up there. I'm with you with the under, but I'm not sure. I just think that Notre Dame is like it's just like Detroit. They're just going to find a way to win. Because I'm sorry to say, and I'm going to say this, I don't think they're that talented. They're determined. They got a coach that's determined. Because unfortunately, golf I don't think this year he's playing out of his mind. But I've seen him and other, he did go. What was that? Was it 0 and whatever 1 the first year he had him? Yes. Yeah, you can add names to them. But I would do like I said earlier is just if you're going to use numbers and you want them all to be in line, then you want to put a 0 in front of as the first one just to make sure they all line up correctly. I didn't even know that there was an issue with the snow mask. Have you heard that, NBC, at all?
No.
No, I don't either. But I did see it when I was fast forwarding, but that was kind of fast forwarding where it took forever to come across the map. If that's
So,
what
yeah,
he's talking, I think that's what he's talking about is how fast it comes across the map.
well, then yes, I did know about that. because even on a single size map, it's slow. It never actually covers the whole map. And I know on a 4X, it'll snow. I'll get it on half the map, but I never make it on the whole side.
Yeah, snow shows up
Yeah, and it
2 months.
shows up. Yeah.
Ooh, I did not. Well, I haven't had enough snow to do that. So, Farm Boy, if you look in your settings, let me see. I know that I've seen that in there. There's an auto. I gotta find it. So yes, you can have an auto start and you can have an auto connect. It's not default, but you can change it to auto connect. I have it off because I don't use it, but I guess it says it'll suitable node, which it'll make it go in the right direction. It could help Ozzy out with that too. I think if you'd use that till you get used to knowing exactly which direction you want to go. Yeah, I haven't experienced snow, but I haven't even paid attention if it was taking that long, Steve. I'm not surprised to be honest with you, but I would imagine too it has to be how fast your system is too, how fast your memory processes.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. So who's you gonna win tonight?
I think Notre Dame's going to run over them.
Oh, you really do. See, I'm on the
Yep.
fence. I took Notre Dame on one ticket and I took Penn State on a different one, so I wasn't sure where to go yesterday with that. All right, let's see here. Concrete. There it goes. Hey, average PC parts, how you doing? It might, but it's not a default setting, so I don't think the connect to end is always on. Slow down around corners is if you go into here, you can set your speed. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you set corner speed by vehicle. So, or this is vehicle settings actually. This isn't by vehicle. So yeah, you can turn on your corner speed in your vehicle settings. But I think it's by vehicle if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong on that. Thank you for the follow there, average PC parts. So yeah, you can set your speed in the settings, but I'm gonna actually look at something to see if it's a global setting or not. Let's take a look. No, it's not. So it's per vehicle. So if you have a vehicle that you're hauling something that you know it's a little tippy, I would suggest turning down your corner speed. So this one I haven't touched, but like my semi trucks, yeah, it's per vehicle. I didn't think it was a global setting. But a lot of times they already had it. I thought that they had it in the, unless that's Courseplay, that where they actually have the vehicle name. So yeah, because they had the same way in 22. I turned down all my vehicles that was hauling like pallets or something that was a little tippy, or back in the when the log trailer was so tippy, guys, that you barely even turned at slow speed and it would tip over.
Yep.
So all right, so let me get to a different tractor. I need to get my. Okay, why did that go that way? Oh, because I know what it did. It was turning around. Oh, this is on the straight. Then you can go over here and you can set your speed by right-clicking the speed right here. If you see me clicking, you can barely see it because my screen is so huge. But if you look on the main HUD area, you just right-click on the speed and right-click the increase. I mean, left click to increase and right click to decrease. Oh, thank you, PJ. So yeah, that's how you would increase your speed. I'm gonna put it back to 32. But that's just on your straightaways. If your corners are going to be what's for this vehicle, and what do I have this vehicle set at? This one I have set at 65. I can turn that up a little bit. Oh, I have to apply first. But all right, there's my other tractor. I was wondering where I was hiding that one. And then I did 2 tickets, JD. I one ticket I've got Ohio's. No, one ticket I got Texas and Penn State, and the one on Notre Dame and Ohio State. I don't know. I don't think Ohio State is going to lose tomorrow, but
I don't know.
I know I want them to, but I just don't think they will. All right, where's my tether at? There it is. I think no, that's not my tether. All right. All right, get that over to the field there. Why? See, it's glitching out again, guys. Why? That was so weird. See, I had. Why won't that go to concrete? Why does that keep? If I tell it to go there, it should go there. Darn it. All right, so this thing can go get the rake quick. How much money do you got in yours, JD?
What?
How much money do you have now? Can you buy a tractor yet or not? Or did you?
I did buy the cow barn last night. Finally,
You did? Okay. I was wondering
took me
if.
about 3 days to get that.
I
No
figured-
cows yet, but the cow barn.
Well, it's a start. I didn't have cows for a while either, so now I finally got cows and a heifer barn. I'm not making any more fields this year. It's just I'm done for that till I want to get a couple $1 million going before I decide to add any more fields. Because I got to take a break from cutting trees. All right, guys. If you guys came in with PJ's stream, can you please hit my like button or say something in chat? I'm trying to make Twitch partner, but we'll see. It's just maybe an unrealistic goal I want, but I'm trying. And also, if you can go to my YouTube page and subscribe, I would appreciate that. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, and you will find my tutorials there for Courseplay and Auto Drive. I'm going to add a Courseplay one. Now I have 2 Auto Drive ones there. I'm going to do some more Auto Drive tutorials with Courseplay for harvesting once I get there in game. So those will be up there. You'll see how I harvest with Courseplay and Auto Drive. Thank you, Aussie. I appreciate it.
So now, did you see that Georgia quarterback Carson Beck? Did you see now? Now
Yeah,
he
he
wants to be in the transfer portal.
yeah, but isn't he hurt?
He is, yes.
Yeah. So now he's done with Georgia.
Yep.
What a joke. I don't like this transfer portal. I think it's stupid. I don't know. I mean, the reason he's not going to the NFL is because he got hurt. Nobody's going to draft him hurt. So he's got to play another year. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't take a chance on a kid. He's going to have to prove himself next year.
Wasn't even that. I mean, he was okay. He wasn't decent. He wasn't great.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think the kid behind him is better, but what is his name? Stockton? Do I got the name right?
Yep. Gunnar Stockton.
Oh God, I even got that right. I can't believe I actually remembered that one. I've been watching a lot of college football this year. Nice. So after I get done with the stream, I'm gonna get packed because I'm not gonna come home after I get done with work. I'm just gonna drive straight to Chicago.
I didn't even know that was this weekend.
It is already. Yeah, it's fast. It's tomorrow night.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Almost talked my wife into it. It was close, but she's got to preach up north on Sunday, and all the driving. It's like, yeah, she's got to actually get the sermon done, and yeah. Almost had her come with me. Then I got to figure out how to fix my mic. I got to Q flash my motherboard because they got the update from my processor on there. I want to get that extra percentage that I paid for. Get this started here, guys. Now that I have this custom field made, you'll be able to plow here. You can, well, I'm going to tether first. Then I'm going to rake it. And then from the raking, I'll copy that course or use the same. Right now, I've been basically using the same tractor. I'll just hook that up to the baler, and the course is already made, and it'll bale it up from the course that I use for the rake, which is pretty slick. Otherwise, you can copy too, and I'll show you that too on another stream, and I'll make a tutorial on that too. So like right now, I'll just come into this field here. Just click on new course. And was I on the border? I'm on the, it's close to the, oh, it did. Awesome. All right. Back out of the menu and just go to the start point. Yeah, creating custom fields in Course Play makes doing a no man style map like this pretty slick. And this time on this version, JD, it had 17 meters with it folded up. Does that make any sense? Because a lot of times it doesn't do that.
Huh.
Yeah, this time it actually had it correct. I never even looked at it. I just made the course and it looked correct. So there we go. All right, guys, thank you for coming out today. We'll be raiding over the Boom, see what he's up to. My guess is he's in an XML, but I could be wrong. Thank you for coming, guys. Thank you for all the follows today. Thank you for subbing on my YouTube channel if you guys did. I appreciate it. I will be putting up the tutorial for making a custom field hopefully yet tonight before I go to bed. So you guys all have a good night, and I will be seeing you. I'm hoping to stream again on Tuesday. Catch you guys all later.